Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Somerset for this home opener edition of the Spartan live stream. My name is Keaton Anderson, science teacher and fishing team supervisor here at the Somerset High School. And next to me, up in a booth, we'll call it, are my good friends Cody Wallen and Mr. Will Rossmiller. Taking care of all things technical, as always, is the Cody Wallen, who's producing our broadcast tonight, as well as every night and every single live stream you see here at Somerset. Thank you, Cody. Tonight, the Spartans take on the Osceola Chieftains. The Chieftains have played only one conference game thus far this past Monday. They were unfortunate enough to play against the Prescott Cardinals, who have their eyes set on a state title run this season. The Cardinals devoured the Chieftains for an 81-41 win and held the Chieftains to only 12 points in the first half. The Chieftains are off to the Spartans are off to a slower start this season with an 0-2 conference record. However, their last game, which was their second conference game, was also held against the Goliath team in the Prescott Cardinals this last Friday. Even in defeat, Coach Corey Lindenberg of the Spartans said that they played a fantastic game, only losing by 7 and holding Isabella Lenz to only 2 points in the first half. Very, very impressive. Lenz was the unanimous conference player of the year for the Middle Border Conference last season and dropped her career high 51 against the Spartans last year in this gym we occupy. The Spartans returned to their entire starting five from the past year and look to make the most out of this COVID-riddled season that they also occupy this season. The starters for the Spartans will be senior Danny Schachner at the 5, sophomore Heather Gaikowski at the 4, her older sister, senior Rachel Gaikowski at the 3, senior Taylor Paulson at the 2, and then heading the charge is junior Mackenzie Lesha at point guard. So we got 40 seconds until this home opener tip-off, gang. So we got Wallen, Rossmiller. Guys, how excited are you to watch some girls basketball tonight?
Very excited. It's been a while since I've been able to watch the girls play. Saw a game earlier this season for sure. It'll be interesting to see how the team has changed at this point in the season. Struggled with, when we saw them last, Wallen, it had only been a week into the season, their first game. They've faced some tough competition so far.
Yeah, some turnovers, some little cold from the three-point arc. So
it'll be interesting to see what improvements they've been able to make.
Absolutely.
Except for one Taylor Paulson, she made 7 threes in that Prescott Cardinal game. So my oh my, Taylor Paulson finding some range from downtown, at least in that event. I believe she had 6 in the first half.
So we'll go to the floor here for some introductions from one.
And an interscholastic event is a privilege, and with that privilege comes a responsibility. Responsibility to conduct oneself in a respectful manner where the game is enjoyable for other fans and participants. Somerset High School reminds you to be a positive leader on the court and in the stands. Now, to honor America, would you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Somerset High School student Ben Garcia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we walked, were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
see tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Chieftains from Osceola. A senior, number 2, Jordan Wright. A senior, number 4, Keely Bradley. A sophomore, number 11, Maddie Cox. A junior, number 14, Mallory Johnson. And a junior, number 20, Alexis C. The Chieftains are coached by Mike Haas. And now the starting lineup for the Somerset Spartans. A senior, number 3, Rachel Gaikowski. A junior, number 12, Mackenzie Lesha. A senior, number 13, Taylor Paulson. A sophomore, number 15, Heather Gaikowski. And a senior, number 23, Dan Schachter. Tonight's WIA officials assigned by the Middle Border Conference are Ted Muller, Adam Bierstedt, and Pete Breeze.
And we're back here, just hearing the starting lineups, just moments away from the home opener tip-off between the Somerset Spartans and the Osceola Chieftains. We'll see how it goes tonight. Spartans, one Mackenzie Lesha told me earlier this evening, this is kind of their statement game after playing very well against one of the top-ranked teams in the, for sure in the conference, maybe even in the state, Prescott Cardinals. And here we go, Lesha on ball. Pick and roll out to the wing. Rachel Gaikowski on ball. Now to senior Taylor Paulson. Shot is up. Rebound. Rachel Gaikowski comes up with it. Ooh, gets buried in the corner. Osceola comes up with it.
Yep, an early turnover for the Spartans.
Osceola finding their way. Shot up, no good. Danny.
Lesher with the block there.
Finding Rachel. First offensive possession for the Spartans. And we got a jump ball here. Little jitters this early here. Their first home game.
Possession going for the Spartans there.
Not their first home game.
Oh, excuse me. First, I should say live streamed home game.
Nope.
Not their first live stream home game either.
For the varsity?
We live streamed a game earlier
right before
this season.
Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Yep.
that is right.
Just short for Gaikowski there. Rachel's struggling from beyond the arc this season so far, shooting 13% from 3.
Very unlike her.
Yes. I think once she finds her rhythm,
Right,
though.
right.
Lesha on ball. Osceola really swinging it around, trying to basically lull defense to sleep. Seems like they're trying to get inside against Schochner, trying to get some sort of favorable matchup.
Just trying to kind of poke and prod the defense right now, see where the soft spots are right now.
Danny playing way off her defender. Pick and roll. Danny's going to soft play that defense. A drive. The dish to the block. Blocked by Danny.
Woo! Schochner averaging 3 blocks a game so far.
Danny
this
Blockner with her first this game.
Lesha
Lesha
for 3 and
Oh!
good.
from downtown. Mackenzie Lesha.
That's been an element in her game this season so far that really hasn't been there in the past. She has a lot of confidence from 3. I think that's helping her make those baskets.
Well, we saw towards
Ooh, Lesha with the poke.
the end of the year last year that she was trying to find that 3-point shot. She was getting a couple of games, getting some confidence with it, and definitely has it as a focal point for this season.
For sure. Wide open 3.
Banks, no good. Heather comes up with it. Foul, Osceola. Mackenzie Lesha drawing first blood here at Somerset. 3-0. 15:48 to go. Spartans going to get their first opportunity to set things up here. Lesha drives, dishes to Danny. It's going to be a jump ball underneath. Possession, Osceola.
Well, we aren't breaking any records in the attendance count for our student section tonight, but
Not quite.
you know, hopefully they're all watching the live stream.
Oh, I'm sure that's what they're doing at home. In the comfort of their own living room.
Just went over the 50 number in viewers right now,
Fantastic.
so awesome to have you here.
Osceola gathers a bobble there, almost out of bounds on the baseline. And Osceola really just trying to find some sort of seam down low.
Oh, good steal there.
Gets swarmed. Heather was there, couldn't quite come up with it. Rachel on ball to Heather, swatted out of bounds by Heather Gaikowski.
Fed it through Heather's hands the first time. Wasn't able to do it that time, though.
Yep.
Osceola going to get a chance to run their first blob baseline out of bounds play. Running it, open three. Back rim, no good. Deep rebound. Heather Gaikowski. She's going to get a body call.
Lucky she got that one because she did step out of bounds there.
Yep.
Already Osceola is trying to kind of corner any rebound in the corner by Somerset. Trying to catch them off guard.
Yep, forcing those difficult passes, especially some of the guards for Somerset this year have struggled with the turnovers, so
ooh, skip
good
pass.
opportunity here to get some confidence for sure.
Heather drives in, finds her younger sister. Lesh is going to let it fly again.
Hey!
Lesha, 100% from downtown, 6-0 Somerset. Ooh, finds it down low on the block. Osceola, a little blooper, no good. Danny comes up with it. Coach Lindenberg telling him to spread out wide, trying to hit some deep threes.
Well, that won't be the last rebound we see from Danny Schockner. She averages, what was it, 14 we talked about?
That sounds
earlier?
about right.
Heather shot no good. Danny no good. Can't quite rally.
Danny averaging 14.3 rebounds per
Wow.
game. My goodness. Whoa.
Oh,
deep
that's
three.
a deep three.
The arc on that three. My
Right.
goodness.
Get the rangefinder out for that one, folks. I believe that was Mallory Johnson from way downtown.
Dusted off the rafters there.
Rachel! Oh, couldn't quite answer on that one. As we said, we will see how Rachel Gaikowski does from three. She's been struggling thus far, so this season. Oh, blocked by Danny, her second one of the game. Lesha leading, fires, no good.
Nice
Heather.
position there by Heather.
Heather no good.
Throwing
Heather
the ball at the
again
basket.
to Danny,
Oh.
wide open. That's
we go.
good.
Not going to get an easier one than that.
Yep. Heather Gaikowski leading the Spartans in offensive rebounds per game.
How about that?
4.3 so far this season.
Great.
That's impressive. Big offensive board right there.
Taylor Paulson on ball, been quiet this game so far.
This Spartan team really should excel at those second chance points on offensive sets. They have the height, they have the athleticism, just have to get in the right position.
Ball is up, shot no good. Heather with it, outlet to Paulson. It's a foot race. To Heather, Lesha into Dan. Ooh,
Oh, man.
off the glass.
There's another
no good.
offensive
Another
rebound.
board.
Second chance, Danny no good again. She's going to want one of those back later this game. And a blooper, that's up and in. Gets around Mackenzie Lesha on the
Lesha was kind
baseline.
of in no man's land there. She had two people to guard.
Rachel finds herself with it. Split in the Osceola. Paulson lets it fly, and it's no good.
I will say this, Rachel Gaikowski does look a lot more confident
I
on the
agree.
floor tonight.
A lot of movement, a lot of getting involved.
Yep.
Good to see early on here.
Into Dan. Osceola squaring up, trying to
Another
block
block
by
and the
Danny.
steal.
Jeez.
Danny gets her own rebound after the block.
And down the court she comes with the dish.
To Lesha. Danny setting that screen. Danny picking and popping.
There it is!
Rachel!
Gaikowski.
Bang from downtown.
That'll help the average there.
Yep. First Splash Sister 3 tonight.
That's correct.
Somerset 11-5.
Deep.
Holy
Oh,
moly,
goodness.
the arc on that bad boy.
Another one.
Woo! Hattie Fox from deep.
11-8. Somerset
sophomore.
up. 11:21 to go. Danny in on the block. She spins up and no good. Her own board. It's up and in.
Hey, what a pass there by Taylor Paulson.
Right.
Second chance points for Schockner is going to be high tonight.
Danny is just fun to watch under a basket.
Yep.
And there's a lot of seniors on this offense, right? We got Danny, Paulson, Rachel, at least in the starting 5, and they have been playing varsity starting basketball for a while, since they were freshmen. Danny has.
And you can say the same thing for Kenzie Lesha. I mean, I feel like she almost operates as a senior, honorary senior on the floor, as in that point guard position, someone that you can trust really to be safe with the ball, make the occasional basket, and do a great job of driving and dishing to your post players.
Big sub switch here for the Spartans.
Yeah.
Addie McGeehan, Sophie Rivard, and Mia Olson.
Oh, blocked by Heather Gaikowski.
Spartans pushing it here a little bit.
Outlet to Paulson. Oh, right through the hands of Addison McGeehan.
I don't know if Addie was quite ready for that one.
That one had a little extra mustard on it.
Yes, sir.
Right idea, Somerset. However, a turnover. Osceola trying to answer. Sophia Rivard on ball. Pick and roll. Ooh. Ball on the block. Somerset coming out. What appears to be a zone. Just kidding, it is man-to-man.
Yep.
Nobody was moving for a while.
Yeah,
Shot is up.
Tell there for a little bit.
Bobble no good. Mia Olson with the rebound.
Spartans, when they're in their man-to-man, constantly switching off the pick and roll.
Mia trying to lead the way, trying to find Paulson, no good. We got a scrum, and it's going to be a block on Mia.
And this is an interesting unit for the Spartans in terms of the personnel that's on the court, just because you don't have a ton of experience. You obviously have Taylor Paulson and Sophie Rivard out there. Paulson now checking out along with Heather Gaikowski. But Keaton, we talked about this earlier tonight. It'll be interesting to see if this second unit for the Spartans can really get something going offensively, get some more confidence. Thinking about Addie McGeehan, thinking about Mia Olson. Sophie Rivard still looking for her first points this season. So Spartans are going to need that second unit to be able to get some scoring done in order to be successful this season.
Yes, in order to be successful in postseason against good teams, if you want to go deep, you need your bench to contribute for sure as much as they can.
Especially when you have Danny, who is averaging about 4 fouls a game. That's dangerous territory.
Yes.
So you need to have some depth. We know Kenzie Lesha can get in foul trouble at times.
Here we go.
Ooh, stolen by, Danny picked her pocket and Rachel came up with it. Rachel, eyeing it up. Mia trying to find Danny down there. Addie to Rivard, finds Danny on the block, one-on-one.
Oh,
no good. Second chance. No good
Draws a
again.
foul.
It's a nice pass there by Sophie.
Yep.
Danny Schockner is going to get to the line for 2 free throws.
Yes, sir.
And this gym is so utterly
So
quiet with
quiet.
no fans. We will most likely not speak on any free throw attempt for either team.
I think I'm going to relinquish my headset here to when Mr. Probst so he can have some chat time.
There we go. Danny shooting about 50% from the charity stripe so far this season. Timeout, Osceola.
Timeout, Osceola. We welcome to the broadcast one, Mr. Trent Probst.
How are we doing tonight?
We are doing well. We are excited to be live streaming once again. And we did wrestling, right?
Last night, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Wallen and Mr. Kyle Larson.
Yep.
First time in school history live stream of wrestling at Somerset.
Perfect.
Kyle Larson's live stream debut.
He was on top of it.
Yep.
He was explaining the scoring system to us. I mean, did a really good job.
Fantastic
I
insight.
talked to Coach Peterson tonight, our wrestling coach, and he had talked to some people that were able to tune in, and they were pretty happy with that. So
That's fantastic.
good deal. As he said, turning kind of a unfortunate situation into a positive. So.
Yep.
Absolutely. And the live stream is going to be very, very appreciated by so many this year. And we do our best here at Somerset Live Stream. Osceola with it. 9 minutes left to go here. 14-8 Somerset. Still early.
Coach Lindenberg tapping into his bench a little bit early here.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. It'll be
Players
interesting to
flow,
see
yeah.
how these players kind of show
Yep.
up in these varsity minutes
Yep.
here.
It's good to get their feet wet with some varsity minutes, especially early in the game, get into a flow. And
Yep. Great opportunity. And also early in the season as well, because some of these
Absolutely.
players are going to be counted on for sure.
yeah,
And here we go back to the starting 5.
Yep.
quick break for them. Plus the timeout they added. I don't know if you covered this, but the WIA added a timeout to each half for basketball.
It looks like
starting
there's
last
more
Friday. Yep, there's
segments
6
in
now,
there.
yeah.
So,
So each team gets a 30-second.
Whoa, what a pass.
What?
Off the backboard.
What a pass indeed. And one opportunity.
I'm sure that's exactly how they drew it up
totally.
right there. Off the backboard to the person that's right underneath the basket. Draw the foul.
Yeah.
Bradway going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play here.
So each team gets an additional 30-second timeout per half. It's a use it or lose it. So if they don't use their 30-second timeout in the first half, it does not carry over to the second half. They obviously get one in the second half, but it's not like you get that extra one then.
Interesting stuff.
COVID, as they call it, a COVID accommodation.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice job there by Heather Gaikowski. Getting her first points of the game. Osceola still trying to figure out this Spartan man-to-man, it seems like.
Osceola is very concerned with Danny down there on the block, so they are trying to swing in, trying to get her out of position.
I mean, they don't really have anyone else that's even close in terms of height or ability in the paint. So, on offense and defense, that's a very difficult matchup. Oh,
there,
Kenzie Lesha with
Kenzie
the interception.
Lesha. She's all alone, up and good. Lesha with the steal, that Hawkeye defensive steal.
Game high 8 points for Lesha. With 8 minutes to go here, still in the first period, or first half, I should say.
Lesha, she was talking to me this week, and she was talking about how well they played against Prescott. Even in their 7-point loss, they played, one of the tougher teams in the state.
Yep.
I mean, Prescott's got their eyes on a state run, and she was telling me she had 18 points in that game. So good for Mackenzie Lesha with her, I believe, season high 18.
I would even say that might be a career high,
Yep.
Could be.
potentially. Yeah, if she can score points like that, and you get Rachel going and Taylor going, and you have Heather and Danny in the paint, this Spartans team could be very difficult to match up against.
Look at their season opener against Ellsworth. That final score was 78-75.
Yes.
That's a high-scoring high
Oh,
school
they can
basketball
score
game.
for sure.
And Ellsworth shot out of their minds. I
Yes.
think they were 61%.
That's
from
correct.
3.
Seemed like they could not miss from 3 there.
The starting 5 on Somerset is for sure one of the top ones in our conference, but like we say, that second unit, that's going to be the key for them this whole season, to get as much productivity out of them as possible. Stolen by Heather. Paulson's got it. Paulson 1-on-2. Trying to find her way to the basket, out of bounds. Somerset's going to retain possession here. Somerset running the flat 4.
Going with a bob here.
Yep. Very famous blob. Ooh, pick and roll. Heather with it. Up and... Oh, she's going to get it
Off
back.
the side of the backboard. Pass to herself. Back up again. There it is, just like she drew it up as well.
Very wise strategy off the backboard to herself. Up and in again. Heather Gaikowski. She's got 4.
Already with about at least 3 offensive boards as well. Oh
Wait,
my goodness,
this
it's
is
happened in the
Osceola.
JV game as well.
Don't worry, we got a ball over at the scorer's table.
Thank goodness.
Kenzie
Got a ball
Lesha
score
trying
table.
to get it.
There we go.
And thankfully, we got a ref with some hops out here.
Back-to-back games with that happening, though. If folks tuned into
Unique.
the live stream of the JV game, it happened as well in the second half. That's too funny.
Good job, Coach Lindenberg, recognizing the possession arrow should come into effect there.
There we
and
go.
Somerset ball.
That's good coaching right there.
Being on top of the rule book.
Yep.
The ins and outs, he's got them memorized. Out to Rachel. Heather at the wing. Paulson, ooh, almost lost it there. Rachel.
Nice fake pass there by
Rushing for
Rachel.
3.
Oh,
Up and no good for Mackenzie. Osceola fumbling. They're going to come up with it, though.
Good observation by the coaches there. Lindenberg noticing the possession arrow was pointed Somerset direction. The ball got inbounded, and Mike Haas, coach for Osceola, noticed that it hadn't been switched now after the inbound and got it switched. So Mike Haas, the head coach, took over for his brother Matt Haas, who's now, I believe, the principal at Grantsburg High School.
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Heather,
Back out.
Both good guys.
couple opportunities, no good. Rachel weaving. Up, no good. Danny, ooh, very close over the back there. Heather
Whoa.
from the charity stripe. Heather is going to sink an
That-
easy jumper.
That's not something we see from her very often, but boy, if that is something that's a part of her game, watch out, folks.
Good job by Danny to use her height,
Yep.
out jump. You can't penalize a first person for being taller than the person in front of them.
Correct.
Oh,
Whoa.
off the face. Unintentional.
Well, I can't wait to see an intentional pass off the face.
Lesha into Heather to Danny. Danny on the block, and that's up and good. The ball is moving and grooving. Somerset working together.
Got to be a timeout here pretty soon for Osceola, I have to think. Spartans cruising here in the first half.
Everybody, 4 Spartans found the ball in a very short 3-second time there. Heather on ball. Good stymieing defense by her. Her older sister Rachel out on it. Shot is up. Ooh, brick no good. Under the basket, a scrum. And who is that going to be? Osceola is going to retain possession. Osceola with a quick sub opportunity here.
Boys basketball has inbounded the ball down in Prescott to start the game. It's 4-2 Spartans with 15 minutes left in the first half.
Boy, they started a bit later down there.
JV
game must have went a little longer.
Yep.
Ooh, tipped. It's up. Lesha's got it. Somerset's going to get this one. Kenzie Lesha is just all over any sort of pass over the middle. Granted, that one was tipped, but she can still find a pass or two.
Shout out to our student section.
They may be small, but they are strong.
They're keeping their spacing, doing their part.
Yep, absolutely.
Osceola, free run to the rim. That's going to be a block on Heather.
Yep, good to have the foul there instead of allow the easy basket.
2 freebies. Coming to one, Callie Bradway.
Yep, Heather's first foul, Spartan's third.
Krybeck for 3 down in Prescott.
Oh, how
puts
about
the Spartans up 9-4.
That's a big early lead.
It's a deep 3.
He is known for those at times.
A lot of guys excited to go down there and play, though.
Yep.
Talking to some
Absolutely.
players, they're very excited to kind of show their stuff down there. This Prescott men's and women's teams are both very, very
Solid,
talented
yeah.
this year.
Prescott is just a basketball town.
They are, yep.
That's for sure. But the
Lesh
boys
is going to
team-
get it. Oh, get past everybody. Left-handing.
Hit it,
Find. Paulson out.
Oh.
No, good. Paulson was kind of cold this game so far.
Right to
Oh, Lesh is
Lesha.
going to find it all by herself. Left hand
That's
up and good. Off the glass, Mackenzie Lesha.
Wow, double-digit points for Lesha with 4.5 to go in the first half.
She's got 10, and what is happening?
Oh, we got a broken face mask.
Oh,
Quick stoppage of play.
Things you would not have thought about 1 year ago.
that is correct.
Play being stopped to replace a face mask.
Yep. Nice quick pit stop there for Heather Gaikowski, and right back out.
26-12. Somerset up in this one. 4.5 minutes left to go. Rachel finds herself with it. Outlet to Lesha. Down to Paulson. Paulson lets it fly. No good. Danny with it. On the block. Up.
Even
No
with
good.
the double
Danny
team.
again. Spartan's going to try again here. Rachel. Oh, to
Cool.
Dan.
Hey,
and
there
it's
you go.
good.
And one.
Danny going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Counted in the foul.
You know, I know the last couple possessions here, Taylor's had some good looks and they haven't fallen. She's got to keep shooting, though.
That's the thing
If you're
is
a shooter, you got to keep shooting.
I think she has learned that so much
Yep.
so over the last couple seasons where she knows that if she's not making them right now,
Yep.
those
They're gonna
misses
go.
are going to eventually build to a lot of
Yep.
makes for her.
I don't know if anybody noticed on the last free throw, Danny is feeling it right now. She is very confident. She all but didn't even look at her ball go in. She was turned around ready to go. Osceola trying to find some magic here in this first half. Oh, Lesha's all over it. Up and off the glass and good. That's Bradway again. Bradway, the offensive force so far in this game. Oh, Paulson up to Heather. Heather finds herself in the block. Hands on it, no good. Osceola with it. Lesha almost playing a full court man-man by herself.
Yeah, sometimes she does that.
Ball down, corner. Lesha trying to push her down baseline, no
You can just
avail.
see the stress that Kenzie Lesha puts on all of the guards for the Osceola Chieftains.
And it is an official's time. Face mask falling off. It almost looks like a rubber band when it flies off somebody's face. Just kind of flings, goes out. Luckily, it goes out of bounds because somebody's slipping on one of those I would imagine would not be very fun.
No.
No, sir.
Now the boys are back here tomorrow.
Yep.
1 o'clock start for C team at the middle school. JV at 1 o'clock over here. That game will be live streamed to our Huddle Focus camera. Varsity at 2:30. You guys are here tomorrow? Or
Correct.
Yep.
We have a full crew here tomorrow to live stream. So.
Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Our first Saturday live stream, I believe.
Yep.
Making history, folks.
Yep. Hopefully we have a few of those in it'll be February this year for playoffs for regional finals. That would be awesome.
That would be fantastic.
Hattie Fox to the line makes her first.
Boys hockey's home tomorrow at 4 o'clock against Ashland as well. They had kind of I was talking to some of the boys today. Their game got a little bit of a late start yesterday because some of the one of the glass panels up at Cumberland broke during warm-ups. So they had a delay to get that replaced.
The things that you would never think of, but
Hattie completes her trip to the line, 2 for 2. Lesha, Sophia Rivard setting up the pick and roll. Lesha lets it fly, and that's good.
Wow.
She is feeling it this game. She's got 13.
Wow.
Kenzie Lesha all but demanding that their team walks off with a victory tonight. 32-16, Somerset up. 3 minutes to go.
My goodness. Not only so that they remember the team, but her shooting those threes, man. Just stone cold from beyond the arc. Wow.
And Somerset is doing a fantastic job with help defense. Opposite post help defense is fantastic, and that's why Osceola is just getting really hung up here. Shot is up. Rattles out. No good. Paulson with an easy board. Lesha to Paulson. Paulson eyeing it up. Lets it fly. No good.
They're going to fall. They're going to fall.
Second half. I got to believe it.
The Splash Sisters always prevail, eventually. Second half.
Kenzie Lesha might have to be added as an honorary member of the Splash Sisters. My goodness.
And that's one facet of her game. She's very proud that she has improved on over the years, for sure.
Well,
a little blooper off the baseline.
We can talk about it more throughout the game, but just thinking about how Kenzie Lesha has developed over the last 2 years, starting her freshman year.
Oh, there
she
goes.
Varsity.
One-on-one left hand, and she gets hacked. She's going to the line.
And to where she is now.
Right.
She's always had the intensity. She's always had the confidence. It's just, it's grown and grown and grown to the point where we have her tonight with 13 points.
And as a three-sport athlete.
Yes.
There's a lot of times where, she'll play basketball or volleyball, and then she'll leave and go to later in the night to a practice for another sport. And
absolutely.
Is constantly working.
Softball player, pretty much year-round as well.
Lesha makes the
timeout Osceola.
Front end of her trip to the line.
I mean, all the positive things you could say about a student athlete fit the bill for Kenzie Lesha in terms of students first, but also having that same intensity on the court as well.
Well, we are going to take this opportunity to thank some of our sponsors here at the Somerset live stream. One, WITC. Thank you, WITC. Wisconsin Indian Head Technical College. Stay safe and learn locally. Start at WITC and save thousands. They're also a nationally recognized 2-year college program. Go further, faster at WITC. We'd also like to thank UW Stout. UW Stout is a 98.2% employment rate for graduated students. Check our math. Seriously, it's 98.2%. Scholarship guarantee with an ACT score of 22 or higher. Visit UW Stout's website to learn more. Lesha completes her trip to the line, 2 for 2.
Big shout out to Mr. Trent Probst there for joining us there. I always appreciate him joining the live stream, keeping us informed about all the athletics and events going on at Somerset High School.
Rivard with stymieing defense. Ooh, bobbled by Lesha. Lesha is just a ball hawking magnet right now. She just gets her hand in every lane possible. And that's going to be 2 for Osceola. Sophia Rivard with a little too much hands in that one, I think. Hattie Fox going to the line yet again.
Update down in Prescott. Spartans and the Cardinals are tied 19-19 with 9 minutes and 42 seconds remaining.
Whoa, buddy!
Goodness. 3 times around the rim.
We got a swirly there, folks.
It's
Or at least
always
that's what they
weird.
called it on the playground.
I mean, we're looking at the boys' game here. It's always weird seeing them play in the red because we just never see it.
We've never seen it, yeah.
Yeah.
Front rim, no good.
Oh,
Oh,
Danny.
Quinn couldn't come up with that one. Osceola's going to get a blob opportunity out of bounds here.
Spartan's still doubling up Osceola at this point in the first half.
Well, Lesha almost single-handedly scoring more than
Yeah.
Osceola's team at this
You're
point.
absolutely right.
Osceola trying to get a pass somewhere. Couldn't find one. Paulson with it. Paulson. She's going to slow it down. Wise decision by the senior. To Rachel.
Get it, Rachel.
Ranges it in. Lets it go. No good.
Rivard with a
Rivard.
nice offensive board.
She gets it. Finds her teammate Rachel. Off the glass and good. Senior to senior connection for 2 points. And we got a minute here to go, folks. 36-17. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout here. Oh, or not. Just kidding. Nothing is going to happen. We're going to start over. 53 seconds running. Lesha on ball. Now Gaikowski on ball.
Rachel
Osceola.
Gaikowski already with more points tonight than she has averaged on the season, averaging 4.7
Perfect.
so far. 5 tonight.
Good to see.
Good turnaround for her for sure.
And Somerset's going to find themselves with it. Osceola turnover out of bounds. Addie
Opportunity.
McGee. Oh, excuse me. Heather Gaikowski coming in. And we got the full starting 5 here to end. 40 seconds left in this half. Sister-to-sister connection. Oh, no good. Front end.
I still love to see the confidence of Heather there to take that shot because,
Right.
again, that's going to really stretch out the defense if she can make those. And we saw earlier in the game that she can make those. So
Bobbled by Osceola. Still trying to find something happen. 17 seconds. Ranging it in. Fox.
Oh,
the
my
bank
goodness.
is open.
at
This late at night.
7:46 on a Friday?
Very late bank. 5 seconds left. Paulson, she's going to take this
Oh,
one.
she
Oh,
was-
Lesha lets it go.
Oh.
Front end no good.
That would have been something.
And how sweet would that have
That
been
would
for
have been
Mackenzie Lesha?
18 points which would have tied her career high,
How about that?
and it would have only been halftime.
Wow.
Goodness.
Well, we got a halftime here, folks. 36-20. Somerset is up in this one. 10 minutes left until tip-off. We are going to thank Countryside Plumbing and Heating before we take a break. Whatever temperatures this winter brings, Countryside Plumbing and Heating, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer, is ready to help. We have the right training, support, and are backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant. Whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new heating system, Countryside Plumbing and Heating will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort. Schedule an appointment today by calling Countryside Plumbing and Heating at 715-246-2660 or visiting www.countrysideph.com. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Folks, we will see you back with maybe a minute to go before the second half tip-off. Stay here, folks. And we are back here at Somerset. We got 45 seconds left until the second half tip-off. Folks, I don't think anybody knows, or not everybody knows, about the Somerset High School Drama Club and what they're doing tomorrow night as well as Sunday.
I know.
What is that?
I believe there's a play production going on.
That's right. The
Wow.
Somerset High School Drama Club is putting on a COVID-friendly rendition of It's a Wonderful Life via radio play this year. They'll be performing this play December 12th and 13th. Gather the family around a fireplace with some hot cocoa and cookies and prepare for an old-fashioned listening experience. Please visit the school website to stream this event and learn more. Don't miss the radio rendition of It's a Wonderful Life this Saturday and Sunday night.
Fantastic. I will be watching myself, I believe, on Sunday afternoon
Fantastic.
at 2 o'clock. Quick shout out to staff member Jen Roberts watching at home. Big fan of the live stream. Going to
Absolutely.
be helping us out with camera duties tomorrow for the boys game.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
Speaking of camera duties, big shout out to Grant Hoff, who's doing camera duties tonight.
The Grand House. Lesha steals it right out of the gate. Left hand. Oh, might have got away with one there. Stolen away back. Oh, and she is chasing her down. Holy smokes, folks. Remember that DK Metcalf video earlier this year from football? I think we just saw that from Mackenzie Lesha.
You can just see it in her eyes.
She did not like that. Bradway with it. Eyeing it up. Osceola with it. Trying to move it around here. Trying to move their wings around. Trying some backdoor cuts themselves. Kenzie Lesha all over this one. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, nothing really going offensively.
Giving up. Well, she giving up baseline. This is going to be an over and back. Over and back. One shout out to one Josie Sanchez. She's in my advisory, Mr. Anderson advisory. I'm waving to her right now. She's a freshman playing basketball this year. So shout out to one Josie Sanchez. She was reading the Spartan Livestream Socials PSA we have later, and she did a fantastic job. Oh, Danny finds it. Bobbles up, no good. Oh, off the shoe. Rachel gets it. What a serendipitous turn of events there. Rachel with it. Finds her younger sister into Danny, and that's 3 seconds. Danny losing track of time.
Yeah, don't see that very often from Danny.
No.
No, Danny is very aware, and she will hop out and back in immediately.
Halftime update in Prescott. The Spartans are trailing the Cardinals by 2 points, 39-37 at halftime.
Ooh, close game there.
They were down by as many as 10 and came on with a nice little run at the end of the half there.
They always storm back.
Absolutely.
I think those boys would even admit they're not a first half team.
I would agree.
Bradway with a good up and under. She's going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. It is 36-22. Osceola down.
Whoa, goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
That
what?
didn't look fun.
No, that did not look fun. Misses. Does not complete the three-point play. Paulson finds Lesha. Skip to Gaikowski to her younger
Able to
sister.
draw the foul.
Heather finding herself at the line.
Surprising at this point in the game, Taylor Paulson, 0 points. She's been averaging 20 points per game.
Wow.
But luckily for the Spartans, they've been able to get it done with a variety of other scorers.
That's
So
what
I
all
don't-
the great teams do.
I don't think Taylor's too upset about it.
Heather Gaikowski. We've been talking a lot about Lesha, the Splash Sisters, and Danny, but one player who's getting her second go-around with all this is Heather Gaikowski.
And really, her game has developed a lot since last year as a freshman, too.
A lot
I think,
more confident.
Yes, and I think Coach Lindenberg is asking her to do a lot more things, and she's really rising to the occasion there.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to see her progression in her junior and senior year and for the rest of her sophomore year. Really, she's been doing a fantastic job of taking really everything that this team has to throw at her.
Oh, Lesha pokes it out. Oh,
Yeah,
she's going to get
got a
called
foul.
for one.
She shrugs it off.
She's like, whatever.
Well, you think about Heather Gaikowski, you don't see a lot of starting your freshman year getting that much varsity playing time.
Well, especially
that
in
early.
the post, too, I feel
Right,
like. I feel like
right.
you might find some freshman guards for sure, but
I mean, she was easily the sixth man
Oh,
of
for
last
sure.
year's team.
Even earned a starting spot at times later in
Right.
the season.
Paulson letting it go. Oh, rattles in and out.
Did everything but go in the basket.
Right.
Osceola trying to make some magic happen. Oh, gets past Mackenzie Lesha. Free run to the hoop, no good. Kind of stripped by Danny.
Yep, we're seeing Osceola with some of the troubles that the Spartans have had in terms of turnovers. Spartans doing a pretty good job being safe
Lesha
with
finds
the ball.
Heather. That's up and good.
Lesha.
Quarterback pass from Lesha.
Lesha doing her best Aaron Rodgers impersonation right there, number 12, of course.
Absolutely. What a lightning pass that was. Bradway up and a nice
Wow.
move. That's up and good. Nice move from Bradway.
Nice drive there.
And Bradway is really the only offensive force that the Chieftains have even shown in this game so far.
Full court
Heather's
press.
going to go for it. Shaquille O'Neal style.
Oh,
Up and no good. Heather. Oh. And that's not going to be a shot. That's going the other way.
I mean, we see Danny sometimes take the ball and just
Corey
bring it up the court.
Lindenberg. Coach Lindenberg does not like that last call. He is like, what is going on here? I think Heather kind of pushed and buried her defender from behind. I think
Yep,
that's where it came
I
from.
believe that was the call.
He's going to give her a break.
Well, yeah, Heather with, I believe, 3 fouls right now, so.
Yes.
Entering foul watch.
Yep.
Foul watch. The advisory live stream foul watch. Bradway with it in the corner, kind of eyeing it up, surveying the field. Osceola stagnant. Up. Lesha almost got her hands on that one. That's up and good. My goodness. Lesha is ready to go. Move this thing. Paulson with it. Oh, she tries to go up, and she's not going to get a call there.
Lesha is moving at a different speed than everybody on the court tonight.
The second that Osceola scores, Lesha's like, all right, let's go.
Right.
Going with the flat 4. Into Danny, immediate. And no good.
The skyhook Kareem, no good.
Oh,
But
Danny
the
with the
steal
strip.
and the easy lay
Up
in there.
and in. A kiss off the glass for Danny Schachner. She's got 12. Osceola bringing it up. Pick and roll, setting it up. Not using it, turning it down. Pick and roll, using that one. To Bradway. In. Rachel.
Oh, nice defense by Gaikowski there, and it's going the Spartans' way.
Good defensive front from the Spartans. Somerset 42, Osceola 26, 14:08 to go. Danny finds herself with it. Back to Lesha. To Addie McGeehan. To Paulson, wide open. That's good! Paulson breaking the ice in the second half with her first 3.
Mr. Probst called it right there.
Yep, they would start to fall at some point.
Yep. First points for Paulson there. Spartans up 19 points.
Law of averages taking over, folks. Shoot
Yep.
enough, and they're going to go in. We are going to plug the live stream socials here at the live stream. If you'd like to watch past and other live sporting events through our Spartan live stream services, please follow us on the Instagram at Spartan Live Stream. Share with your family and friends our live stream channel as well. Make sure to give us a like and subscribe to support the live stream and for the latest news regarding the live stream. Again, you can find us on the Instagram at Spartan Live Stream, our YouTube channel Spartan 300, and on the school district website for any sporting event we live stream. Share us with everyone you know, folks.
Yeah, we're bringing every home girls and boys basketball game this winter, as well as the 3 wrestling home meets. And then obviously in the fall we had about 5 volleyball games I think we did, and
I'd say about 5, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, and then a couple football games as well.
Coming out of the timeout, Osceola trying to make some magic happen, down by 19 here. Still a lot of time to play, 13 minutes. Tracy McGrady scored 13 in 12 seconds, so anything is possible at this point,
Oh boy,
folks.
let's see it.
Oh wow, a very good high seal there from Osceola, up and no good. Very good high seal from Hattie Fox there. Just couldn't quite connect. Paulson lets it go. No good. Oh, Danny almost gets it over back.
Gosh, she's just so much taller than anyone else on the court.
And that's just unfortunate for her. Oh, Osceola driving, travel. If she would have went up with that one, she could have at least gotten an honest, maybe foul call for her.
Yep.
Ooh, Osceola playing the press here. McGeehan finds herself with it to Paulson, to Lesha. Sharing the love here on this possession. Lesha finds Danny, one-on-one under the block, steps through, and that's good. Good off the glass post move from Danny Schachner.
Nothing you can really do to stop that.
Nope.
Especially if you don't have the height to stop it. Or the strength either. So, Danny really doing her job tonight.
Turning the corner on Lesha is one Callie Bradway.
Yeah. And they do have some speed for sure. So if the Spartans are being a little lax on defense, especially off those pick and rolls, that lane is wide open at times. Really driving that lane well. Ooh, skip pass.
Oh, miscommunication there. I apologize for the first half. I was mispronouncing one of the Osceola players. Mallory Johnson is number 14. She is the offensive force that Osceola has so far. Callie Bradway, I correctly pronounced on this last possession. Number 4 and 14.
And we got number 11, Hattie Fox, leading all scorers for Osceola, at least with 12.
Bradway with it.
Both teams getting a lot of points in production from their point guards tonight.
Yep, very true.
Oh, blocked by Danny. Out to Lesha. Lesha stuck in the water. Oh, trying to bounce it off her leg. Gets a possession out of it. Wise move. She makes her way there. No good. Danny trying to clean it up. No good.
Gets her own board.
Danny with it again. Strong move. Man, she just gets
how
hacked.
is that not a foul?
Lindenberg wants a foul call there. Man, she just hit the floor.
Lesha wanted a foul too, and she stormed back to try to get that ball.
Take it out on the defensive end.
There's Kenzie Lesha again.
Fumble. Paulson with it.
Another deflection. Her specialty.
Lesha lets it go. No good. Danny is working hard. My goodness, folks. Addie to Danny.
Gotta dish it back out.
To Rachel. No good. Addie with the offensive board. Good, strong move by McGeehan. There she goes. Up and no good. Danny, she's going to get over the back.
For that one.
That one's been getting ready for a couple possessions here, getting ready to get called.
That over and back getting tuned up here for a while. Heather's checking in, excuse me. Heather wanted to go run out there right away. She got check in at the old score table. 11:30 left in this game. Osceola down by 19 still. Bradway with it, trying to lead this Chieftain team to the promised land, trying to make something happen here late in the game.
Spartans have done a pretty good job of maintaining that 19-point lead. It'll be interesting to see if they get some more of their younger players in there. Claire Anderson, Mia Olson, Addie McGeehan putting in some good minutes tonight. See if she can score.
A drive past Heather.
For the foul there.
Yep, gets past Heather. Lauren Kremer going to the line.
Second half just started down in Prescott. No score yet, about a minute in.
Lauren, front end of her trip to the line is good. Shout out to the Somerset cheer team for making it here. Cheering their faces off.
Awesome to see them here for sure.
Yep, they've done a really good job of really being present at just about every basketball game. They will not be here tomorrow because I guess they have practice.
Oh, okay.
Sam Vanassa, captain on the cheer team.
What a drive! Rachel Gaikowski making it to the hoop and putting it in. Well-earned basket. She's got 7. Lesha doing a lot of work out there on the defensive end on Bradway. Osceola very stagnant, trying to get something to go here. Rachel Gaikowski's all over it. Air ball, no good. Second chance, and that's up and good for Lauren Kremer. Lesha out and running.
Osceola consistently getting burned on that full court press.
Almost stripped there. Sophia Rivard with it into Heather on the block. Good strong move up and good. Creating space for herself and off the glass. 1, Heather Gaikowski.
12 points for Gaikowski so far tonight.
Kenzie Lesha is doing a very good job getting in between the pick and rollers that Osceola throws at her.
Yep, causing havoc. Wreaking havoc.
Oh, boy.
The long ball to Heather, no good. Out to her. Heather sees it. No good.
Rachel, that is.
Oh, excuse me, Rachel
Yep.
Gaikowski. Bradway with it. 10 minutes to go, just under. Left in this one. Somerset up by 20 here. Coach Lindenberg going to make a substitution here at the next whistle.
Yep, 2 seniors and a sophomore about ready to come in.
Oh, a stutter step on the baseline. And that is a good trip to the line for Hattie Fox. Good stutter step. Wise move on the baseline.
A very talented sophomore. Definitely someone that Osceola can build around.
Shot is up and good, and we got some substitutions here for both
A
teams.
bit of a line shift for both squads here.
We got Claire Anderson checking in, Danny Schachner checking in, as well as Taylor Paulson.
Spartans have taken the lead down in Prescott, 41-39.
Whoa, how about that?
14:54 remaining in that game.
A
Very
lot
close.
of time left. in
Claire
that one.
Anderson with the confidence.
Oh.
Lost the handle there.
Heather lost the handle on that one. Or excuse me,
Claire,
Claire.
that is, yep.
Claire. Claire and Heather.
Might need to get him some
Basically
name.
the same word.
I need to get you some name tags there, Mr. Anderson.
I have Claire in class every day of the week except for Tuesdays.
Yeah, Tuesdays.
Tuesdays. Shot, no good. Rivard with the rebound, looking for something deep. Nothing happening there. Claire with it to Paulson. Wide open, ranging it in, and that is
Man.
down and out.
She's got a couple of those tonight. My goodness.
Ooh, a good stagger screen by Osceola. Trip. And there she goes. Good stagger screen there by Osceola. And Fox is going to find her way to the line again. Straight line drive.
Who we calling on the foul here? All right. Claire Anderson's first. Osceola in the bonus already here, though. So 8.5 minutes for them with free throws coming on every foul.
Fox doing all kinds of damage from the line this game so far. She's made a lot of trips. She's got team high 14. And there she goes.
Very smooth.
Tickles the twine there. Completes her trip. Claire with it. Oh, Osceola
boy.
putting on the press. There's Fox with it. Up and good. Stolen and a nice run to the rim.
Yep,
Paulson.
Spartan's
Ooh, Paulson's got a free run to the rack here. Gathers, finds. Good. Paulson to Gaikowski connection. Osceola slowly bringing it up, even though they got very little time to work with. Good run to the hoop, and that's blocked. Double block. Claire and Schachner. Paulson dead in the water. Finds Heather on the block. Oh, doesn't get it. Gets her own board. Out to Paulson. Ranges it in. Lets it go. No good.
Not
Danny.
the roll.
Danny's can't get a call to save her life down there. Deep skip pass. Osceola no good. Johnson with it. No good. Claire gets the board, and she is off to the races.
Here comes Claire Anderson.
Claire strides, and she finds her way to the line. Good confidence from the sophomore.
Quick shout out to the 4 students that are currently in the student section. All freshmen. Kendra Pritchett, Josie Sanchez, Sophia Emmert, and Jenna Pepper. A strong 4 in the student section.
Oh, Claire's free throw is no good. 53-36. Somerset is up in this one.
Let's see if Claire can get her first points of the season here.
Danny Schockner with a wise choice of stance on this rebound.
And there it is, Claire Anderson's first points of the season.
Fantastic.
So for those of you basketball minds out there, just constantly watching post players like myself, Danny lines up very strangely for a free throw, but she does the old-fashioned spin move, and she actually got inside. She would have got a board if she would have not made that free throw there. Very, very good, wise post player Danny has turned into. There she goes! Three-quarter front, taps it away. Kenzie Lesha with it. Oh, Lesha, one-handed pass, finally gets there. Paulson surveys, finds opposite wing, Rachel Gaikowski. Up. Oh, the up and under there. Gaikowski going to the line. Gaikowski tonight, she's got 7 points, 1 foul. See if she can make it 8. Front end is no good. Oh, Rachel in and out for her. Somerset kind of doing their own little press there. Osceola. Bradway with it. Lesha all over. Gets past Lesha, and she's going to get up and in. Ooh, Danny brought down the hammer. She didn't get a call. And it's going to be Somerset's ball.
Lesha playing a different game this second half here. While she was leading in the offensive points area the first half, she's kind of been the distributor the second half with 0 points to her.
Yep, and still putting in that max effort on defense
absolutely.
as always.
Heather with it at the elbow. Strides, no good. Danny there, and she gets mauled. She's going to the line.
That's all they can really do on those offensive boards.
Yep, just go up strong, hope for the best. And offensive boards galore for Somerset this game so far. We haven't been keeping track up here, but I'd be shocked if they had less than 10. I would be shocked.
I'm going to guarantee they probably had 10 even at half.
Yes.
And these Spartans are a team that traditionally does very well in offensive boards, but tonight they've been really putting on a show with that height, with that length, and really crashing the boards following their shots.
Oh, jeez, Lesha.
God.
Lesha totally leaves her
My
player
goodness.
to try to steal it away.
Yep.
They're going to switch on that one. Heather and Lesha switch on. Small switch, so it's nothing too crazy.
But Heather playing on the outside, something you don't see very often.
Oh, a heave-ho. Goes off the main beam of the bucket there. Osceola trying to make something happen. Down to the wing.
Oh, nice pass.
A crashing Osceola. And a very good off-ball play. Couldn't make it work. Oh. Somerset starting to set up some sort of double elbow and screen and roll action. Lesha kind of getting to choose where she wants to go use her screen and roll.
Gotta love that double elbow.
Double elbow. Gaikowski to Lesha. Really looking into Dan here. Danny just owning her block space right now. She is queen of the block. Might as well write Danny's name there, because that is her area.
Gets the friendly roll there.
Nice soft shot.
Danny taking the team lead in points right now at 16. Opportunity for 17 right there.
Yep, tying Hattie Fox for the game lead there.
Lesha doing her 1 versus 5 press. Somerset, fantastic job in all aspects of the game tonight so far. We got 4:22 left in this contest. Tipped by Danny. Osceola retains possession, 57-36. Somerset is up. Osceola is in the bonus. Somerset is 1 foul away from being in the bonus. Osceola, very unique formation for a blob here. Will not transition into points at the immediate moment. Shot up, no good. Fumble, scrum, shot up, no good. Another offensive board. Danny shows that she is just taller than everyone else.
Yep. That helps quite a bit.
Skip to Paulson, dead in the corner. Bob's up, no good. And man, oh man. Dan the man, she was there, couldn't quite get that one to connect. In. Oh, squeaks right by Danny, and that's going to be a very lucky serendipitous turn of events for the Chieftains. Just squeaked by.
Wow.
Almost said squawk. That's not a word. Squeaked by.
Hattie Fox with 19 points so far tonight.
Oh, Danny gets swarmed. 3-on-1 at her at one moment. Lesha says yes, sir.
The bank is open.
Bank
My
is
goodness.
open. This late at night? You bet. I don't know where she banks.
Oh,
I'd like to bank there.
some great customer service if they're open this late.
Yep.
Lesha matches her career high in
Yep,
points.
there we go. Let's see if she can top it here. 4 minutes to go.
And we're going to get a substitution from both teams here. It's going to be the 1-on-1. Who's going to be shooting this one? Eva Ulrich.
Spartan boys in a back and forth battle down in Prescott, tied 50-50 with 10 minutes remaining in the game.
My goodness. Not saying anything about this game, but that would be a fun one to call.
Absolutely. Well, we'll have Prescott later on here in a
Yep.
couple weeks. So
Prescott
will-
girls coming to town pretty soon as
absolutely, I
well.
believe next week actually.
We will host Isabella Lenz.
Yep.
She will try to not score 51 on us like she did last year.
Well, I'm sure she will try and score 50. We will try and prevent her from scoring 50.
Gaikowski with it to Danny. And Claire's going to lead the offensive threat here. Brevard down low to Heather. Heather up and no good. And Danny is just there. And she's going to go to the line again. I mean, Danny is just showing just kind of her I don't know what to say really. Like, she's just a unique all-purpose post player.
Yep,
She is
not a lot of
thinking-
ways to stop her game.
Yes, she's just always thinking. She is always doing the little things every possession, it seems like.
One of those players you can prep for, but is tough to stop.
Yep.
Ooh. Off. Heather after it. Green ball coming out of the coffin corner.
I believe the ball is actually orange.
Ho-ho! Got him. Bradway with it. Oh, Claire gets screened. They got a switch on that one. Miscommunication. Claire and Heather miscommunication. Oh, shot is no good. Lucky break for Somerset.
Danny
And-
with which might be her 100th rebound of the game
Oh, at
potentially.
least, that's it.
We're going to get a 1-on-1. Danny Schuckner gets fouled on her rebound. Straight and true on Danny Schuckner, front end of her trip to the line, the
Is she-
1-on-1.
Is she going to break 20 points right here?
Nope,
Off.
not yet.
Rocked out. Osceola out and screaming. Good stutter step. Bradway with it. Goes in, pulls it out. Lets it fly. Fox, no good.
Another rebound for Schockner.
And Schuckner is there. Relentless on the boards,
Yeah.
folks.
Danny
Offensively and defensively.
Averaging 16.3 points per game so far this season, obviously with more than that tonight.
And Heather Gaikowski doing work. She gets it. Earned. Up and no good front end. Oh, Danny couldn't quite handle that one.
Well,
Yep,
with-
didn't quite have the position.
With Hattie Fox just a sophomore, there's a couple good years of battle in between the Spartans and the Chieftains here.
Oh, yeah.
Coming off a screen.
I think this
Oh,
is a-
stutter step, straight line drive. Oh, fumbled. Popped out to Bradway. Oh, good fake and drive to the bucket is
Oh.
Johnson to no avail. Revard with it. 2:37 left to go in this game. Somerset 62, Osceola 39. Both teams in the 1-on-1. Rachel finds a seam.
Oh, nice
No
dribble
good.
drive there by Gaikowski.
Great dribble drive.
did everything but get the roll.
And Somerset did so many things right tonight. It's just a lot of just
There's
missed.
another block
Danny
by
Blockner adding another one to the stat sheet.
That's out of bounds on Osceola. And here we go. We have Josie Sanchez, or not Josie.
Leslie Sanchez.
Leslie. Sorry, Leslie.
Leslie Addison McGee, and younger sister of Danny Schockner, one Taylor Schockner.
Getting some of her first minutes, as well as Leslie getting some of her first minutes of the season here.
At the varsity level, here they go. Let's see what the youngsters got.
It's interesting. This could be the kind of lineup that we could see rolled out next season at some point.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Claire Anderson
with a
nice
straight
run.
line to the
There it is.
basket, and she's good. Claire Anderson.
And
She's got 3.
That's the kind of game that Claire Anderson can really bring to your team. She is a very confident dribbler, a great driver, just going with a head full of steam towards the basket.
I never understood that expression, head full of steam. What does that even mean?
I believe it's a reference to a train, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
There you go.
Steam? Sure, whatever.
I'm sure somebody could Google it and let us know.
Oh, I'm
Let
sure.
us know. Hit us up on the Instagram. Comment on our live stream. All right, we got a timeout here, folks. The Somerset High School fishing team is hosting the 2nd annual Bass Lake Fishing Tournament this January 23rd. They'll be giving away over $3,000 worth of prizes this year, including a $300 gift card, 2 Ion 2nd Gen ice augers, brand new this year, ice shacks, and more. This year, we're adding a youth hand auger speed competition as well.
Did you say youth hand auger speed competition?
Youth hand auger speed competition.
Holy moly. That's what I've been waiting for my
For
whole life.
anybody not in high school, we will cut it off at high school. No high schoolers allowed.
Darn.
What will the fastest hand augerer in Somerset win, you ask? A brand new Nintendo Switch Lite. That's right. Door prizes, 50-50 raffles, and fun for the whole family. Join us January 23rd. And find us out on the fishing team website as well. Taylor Schockner with it finds her sophomore friend, Claire. To senior Sophia Rivard. Back to Claire. Claire, she's going to find some room. Good seal by Taylor Schockner on that one.